Hey there. Welcome to our Wednesday night show. I'm Chris Pugh. Got Craig with me and
Yeah.
old friends back for tonight. Joe Castle. How you guys doing?
The legend has returned.
What?
Yeah.
Where? Who? What? Hello, gentlemen. How are you?
Good. I
Doing
will
well.
say, and we'll have to twist your arm after tonight. Hopefully, we won't make you feel too bad. Craig and I went back to the YouTube show. We kind of put that in mothballs, but we went back about, what was it, like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, maybe?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
We had Cash Jordan. Joe, you've got to check out Cash Jordan. I liked him pretty much. I actually, what do they call this, guys? A business meeting with a affordable housing place today. I actually brought up Cash Jordan, and they may be able to do that.
Oh, wow.
We were brainstorming some marketing ideas. I said, man, I watch this guy. He checks out these properties. I think this could work for what you're doing. And you're like, wow.
And somehow our last YouTube show resulted in more Dame Drops content.
Yes.
You can't stop talking about Dame Drops. That's why we got to postpone our YouTube show now, because every time you hear of YouTube, you think of Dame Drops' name. So we have to talk about what Dame Drops might be up to.
I've been watching a lot of different YouTube people. So if we ever go back there, we got some good stuff going on. But yeah, no YouTube show tonight, but we got some other fun stuff to talk about. First of all, we are taping this January 4th, 2023. Happy 2023, everybody.
Happy New Year!
Yeah. I used to be New Year's resolution guy. I'm really not this year. It's been a crazy holiday. Nothing bad, just very busy. A lot of stuff preoccupying my mind. So I never really thought of, oh, here's my New Year's resolution. But do you guys still set them? What's your resolution for 2023?
Not really. I don't really set resolutions. I mean, I think we all used to do that, but then just you never really followed through with it. So I kind of got into the habit, I guess, of not setting them anymore, if that makes sense.
Yeah, similar. I mean, I made a few back in the day that I sort of stuck with until I didn't, and I think, I can't remember the stat, but it's like somewhere, some website, Forbes or something, I'm not sure what, but they said most New Year's resolutions, overwhelmingly most New Year's resolutions fall by the wayside before the end of January, right? Something like that. And I think I made years ago when I was working in Myrtle Beach at the Sun News, the paper there. I made a very typical gym resolution, right? And I stuck with it, and it was shocking. Me and my roommate, we were just down the street, so we walked to the gym and we walked back, rain or shine, and we did it for like 9 months. And I dropped all this weight and got in great shape. And I was like, I kept that resolution until September. And then something happened. And then I stopped going. And after that, it was just too painful. So I don't make them anymore either.
I need to walk more, and I've been encouraged by a past boss to walk in the neighborhood. So I've been doing that a little bit more. The problem is it's still kind of nice outside. But, as January rolls on in Ohio, we're going to get awful weather, and it's going to be hard to do that. So, man, fitness equipment costs money. If there's a fitness company willing to, endorse us or give some ad space, hey, just pay me a treadmill. Just set a treadmill in my house. I'll be happy.
I tell you what, man, if you enjoy walking, a decent, not an expensive, but a decent treadmill is a good investment. If you're content with walking or power walking or even a light jog, I don't know that spending a gazillion dollars on one is worth it, because, sooner or later, just like September and the gym in Myrtle Beach, sooner or later it probably will fall by the wayside. So I don't know that I'd invest a ton of money in it. But I mean, somebody's got one on Free Cycle or Craigslist or something. Or my wife did something similar with an elliptical. I mean, it was a cheap one. It was like a Kmart special for $120 or something. After she had our son, and it worked. I mean, she just got on it and stuck with it regimen, and she got to a point where it's like, okay, the elliptical's not doing it. Now I got to go jog. And she made that transition. I was, and then next thing you know, she's running 5Ks.
Oh man,
Okay.
Craig, you've already moved. I am closing my doors for talking. I mean, anything in mind that you want to change? I mean, I know you're not a resolution guy, but you got any changes you might want to do? I mean, you've already changed. You moved. You're in Tennessee now.
Yeah, right. That's a pretty big one.
Well, we got to move again. We're going to be moving to Nashville itself. Like to spend more time with my family and, maybe get a little bit more active, go out and do things, with the wife, go out and go explore a little bit more of the volunteer state.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend that. And we've not done enough of it. We've, gone camping a few times and hit some of the places, the touristy and then not so touristy. But man, there's just a ton of stuff going on in Nashville and Middle Tennessee that's worth checking out. Like it is anywhere. I mean, here we are, talking up Nashville on the Ohioan. I know, but anyway, that would be a good thing to do, Craig. Get out and do more.
Yeah, there you go. Well, hey, we got no problem with you visiting Tennessee. I mean, you can go to Tennessee or another state. I mean, we're not, what do you call it? We're not biased. We have to say, hey, if you like the Ohio, you got to stay in Ohio. I mean, you can go other places.
Maybe another resolution would be to get, a $500 million donation from Mr. Beast or something. That wouldn't be bad.
There you go.
Yeah, we'll strive for that.
Now you're talking.
Yeah, I won't say the other YouTuber, but yeah, Mr. Beast, my goodness. He's done. I've seen some stats from him too. Like he's the most, what do you call it, subscribed to YouTuber, but he's also the most, what is it, on TikTok? I think he's number one on TikTok too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is low.
Well, when we started doing the Mr. Beast videos when we were doing the YouTube show. I made the comment, I was like, and this speaks to his popularity. My now 14-year-old son and my 50-year-old self both have heard of Mr. Beast, and independent of each other now,
Yeah.
So that's some reach, especially in 2023.
Yeah, my wife was surprised. She's like, yeah, I heard a kid talking about him. I'm like, yeah, I mean, kids like him.
Yep, big time.
Either kids or big kids like me, I guess. I'm probably the oldest Mr. Beast real fan in the world, but that's okay. Oh well. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's weird too. Like COVID, you're around the home more, so you can kind of set those resolutions. I can't talk about in the air, but I've gone through some changes. Nothing bad, everybody. Just some temporary holds on some stuff. And so I've been hanging out more with the family, and that's been a good thing, man. The hard thing about it is you enjoy it, but then, like, once you get busy with other stuff going in your life, sometimes you don't have as much time. So, that's something that's been on my mind a lot recently, too.
Yeah, my wife went back to work at her job at a local university. Today was her first day back, and it's not a coincidence as I chose today to get on the road to come to another state to do some work, because I miss her, and then our son goes back to, for some reason in Metro Nashville, they have this huge holiday break. He doesn't go back to school until January 9th. So,
wow.
Yeah. And it'll be like, oh my, it's going to be like, trying to get a stubborn mule to pull a plow again after a month off. Like, move, get ready for school. I don't want it. My stomach hurts. Please. I'm blind. What? No, son, you got to go. You got to go. But he will. He will. That should be out. I should ask him about his resolutions. Oh, you don't have any? Here's a list. Let's see here.
We've got a couple short segments playing this hour. I'm going to try to do a quick promo at the end. I taped something with Paul Yanchek. Craig, you might like this one. With those guys, we always just do very weird, what do you call it? It's just very weird news stories we talk about. So there's a news story about this lady from England that was charging her family to eat Christmas dinner. The prices are going up and everything. So she's like, I think it was like 15 pounds for an adult, 3 pounds for a kid and everything. So we're looking at other stories to say how the family is responding. Get this, 6 months prior, she also was involved in a situation where she admitted she slept in her work clothes the night before work to save time before she goes to work the following day.
Like, now listen, I am a lazy person. I'm not that lazy. Come on.
And she says, like, hey, my loved ones don't think I smell. Everything's all good. But, man, I don't know, Craig.
You cannot sleep in clothing and not have it wrinkle. Sorry.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Well,
that's me. I'm saying that. Me.
Yeah, I mean, if we wear, I mean, I'm in a dress shirt right now, but if we wear t-shirts or sweatshirts, it doesn't matter. But I think for women, you know, they wear a lot more of his fabric that, you know, it gets wrinkled.
Look, I know what I wear. I know how I sleep. There is no way I could take my most comfy t-shirt and my most comfy sweats and sleep in them and wake up the next day and have them look anything other than slept in. There's no way. No way.
Yeah.
Very much. All right. Well, hey, Craig, next segment, I want to hear what you guys got planned with George or Bob or whoever's talking this week. So it should be good. All right. Well, for Joe and Craig, this is Chris. We got a couple more things coming at you tonight. Have a good one, everybody.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Mooney. Welcome to what is our new Hope Interrupted podcast based on the work from our book, Hope Interrupted, that I co-authored with my good friend Byron McCauley.
Hey, Jennifer, you know, I'm looking forward to this podcast as much as I was looking forward to writing this book with you. We hope to interview some high impact folks as well as have a little fun.
We're going to cover stories of hope. To learn more about our podcast and our book, please visit www.hopeinterrupted.com.